Hey, it's Brock here with Rock Hill Farms, and tonight we're going to make an upgrade on my son's Jeep. That's kind of a small upgrade, but I think it's an important one. And before I talk too much in this freezing cold, I just want to show you the three cars behind me. This is my wife's 2020 Dodge Durango. This is my 2022 Ram. And the difference between the headlights is dramatic. We live way out in the country. Coming from the nearest town to our house, there's a lot of back roads. The way I go is all dirt road, and every night driving it I see deer. When I have to drive her car, I'm amazed by how much worse the visibility is. I can't see anything out further, and it's a dim yellow light. This little light over here that you see is not a flashlight. That's the headlight in my son's Jeep. Now, when we bought it, one of the headlights was burned out and it has no turn signals. So that's a major problem. We had to do something. But after driving this truck and this SUV, I said there's no way I'm ever buying lights again that look like this, when I could get lights that look like that. So we've got some premium headlights that have the turn signal built into them, because his Jeep does not have a spot. It's got custom fenders, so there's nowhere to put a turn signal. Anyway, let's get up in the shop and get these installed. All right, we bought the Jeep and it already needed headlights. So I started looking up the turn signals. That was my main concern. And come to find out, these tube style fenders, the aftermarket tube fenders, have a little bitty hole right here, and you can put a tiny turn signal on. But most people complain about them. They're hard to see and they don't hold up very well because they're kind of exposed. So what I found is a headlight that is ultra bright LED that has a turn signal built into the headlight, and it's going to give it a much more clean look. So I'm really excited. I think what we're going to try to do is put in the side that's burnt out now, so we can compare the two lights at the same time. These lights are Auxbeam. I looked at a lot of companies, did my research, and decided this was the best choice for us. So now we've put the new light in on this side. This side is still the old one. I did not bother filming a how-to because it could not be any simpler. There's 3 screws on an outer ring, take that off, 3 screws on an inner ring, take that off, the light comes out, put the new one in. It has a plug-in. It's the same plug-in as factory, really easy install. But now, let's compare them. First we'll turn them on, and you're not gonna notice anything distinct, but then we'll turn the lights off in the shop and compare. These lights have a lot of LEDs in them. This main center section is your primary headlight and your brights. Then you've got this other ring of lights here that are your daytime running lights. And then this yellow outer ring is your turn signal. And when you turn the lights on, they go through a sequence where they come on and off, and then the daytime running lights trigger in a circle. Now, I think it's going to be so overwhelmingly bright you can hardly see that on camera, but we're going to try. Now go ahead and turn on the turn signal. Pretty cool, little orange ring. Doesn't look bright in the camera, but it's bright. All right, so behind me we have one new headlight, one old headlight. Now let's try to isolate that amount of light and compare. So this is both headlights. This is only the old headlight. That's the new headlight. Old, new, old. I think that's a pretty dramatic difference. All right, so my 2022 maxed out Ram is over here, and there is the 1999 Jeep, and those lights are definitively brighter than the one on my Ram truck. So, awesome product from Auxbeam. Very easy install. I appreciate you guys taking time to watch the video. I'll put links on the screen to a couple more of our videos, and I'll see you next time.